Voilà, maintenant on va commencer. Donc, now we are going to start. Welcome everybody. Thank you for being so punctual. We're going to start our French webinar. Bienvenue tout le monde. Donc, welcome again to another webinar for our Lingopie family. And remember that we are having these webinars every Tuesday at the same time. Aujourd'hui, on va parler de la grammaire française avec les films Don't Love Me in Dreams. So, as maybe most of you know already, I'm Ellie Popo. I'm going to be your host. And today we are, as every Tuesday, with our dear teacher, Roxy. Donc, Roxy, est-ce que tu veux dire bonjour à tout le monde?
Salut tout le monde, je suis heureuse de vous voir ici. Bienvenue.
Merci Roxy d'être toujours avec nous. Donc, pour commencer, c'est un plaisir de voir beaucoup de personnes qui reviennent chaque mardi, mais toujours il y a des personnes nouvelles. Donc, on aimerait de connaître vous un peu plus. So, to get to know you a little bit, please write in the chat where you are connecting from and what show you are currently watching on Lingopie. Écrivez dans le chat d'où vous vous connectez et quel show film vous regardez actuellement sur Lingopie. Ce sera toujours un plaisir de savoir ça. Et in case you are new and this is your first time in our webinars, you can just present yourself and let us know that this is your first time with us. Mike, il est de Baltimore. Je regarde Ma femme est pasteur. Oui, Ma femme est pasteur, c'est un comédie. Et très bien pour les beginner friendly, on peut dire. Yeah, c'est bien pour commencer. Ma femme est pasteur, super. Quelqu'un d'autre? Pendant vous se présenter. Et Roxy, est-ce que tu as une nouvelle recommandation, un show, un film qu'on pourrait regarder cette semaine?
Moi, je suis en train de regarder Frappuccino. C'est très marrant. Je regarde ça. C'est une série. On va avoir la deuxième saison maintenant. Les abonnés demandaient, alors c'est très bien. Et c'est une série très marrante, un peu sarcastique aussi, mais on peut apprendre le français de tous les jours.
Exactement. Frappuccino, c'est une série qu'en novembre, on va voir la 12e saison, en novembre, oui. Frappuccino is a series, very, very funny one, very sarcastic. And as you have asked for it, on November, we are going to have the release of the second season. Donc, on a David, ma 12e fois ici. Bienvenue, David. Et je viens de regarder tous les programmes documentaires sur Paris. J'habite à Las Vegas, Nevada. Bienvenue, bienvenue, super. On a aussi des documentaires dans notre plateforme. On a John des États-Unis, Texas, bienvenue. Victoria de Portland, Oregon. Je regarde Osvaldo aussi et autres films. Osvaldo ici, c'est très marrant. C'est des cartoons. They are like cartoons that you can find beginner friendly too on our platform. Osvaldo, highly recommended. À Kent, c'est Kat, que j'aime beaucoup. Kat, c'est notre série aussi qui beaucoup des abonnés aiment beaucoup. Kat is another series that many people are enjoying in our platform. We have Deborah, bonjour, j'habite à Oregon aussi, US. Je regarde votre recommandation. Frappuccino, on a aussi Bienvenue Bernadette de Toronto. C'était la première fois pour moi. Et bienvenue, bienvenue. On espère que vous allez apprendre beaucoup avec nous. Angela, j'habite à San Diego, bienvenue. Peter, de Canada, Vancouver. Je regarde toujours Geronimo Stilton et Learn with the Chef. Yeah, with the Chef. Geronimo Stilton, j'adore Geronimo Stilton aussi. C'est notre série très... oui, c'est très rose, on peut dire. C'est intéressante. Et pour apprendre un français très formel, on peut dire. Geronimo Stilton, it's a series that if you want to learn a very formal French, you can have this series. Luisa, d'Allemagne, bienvenue. Je suis à Leipzig. Aussi, regarde Geronimo Stilton. Many people watch Geronimo Stilton. Jeffrey de Chicago, Julika de California, welcome. Fernanda, je m'appelle Fernanda, je suis de Guatemala, c'est ma première fois. Bienvenue Fernanda. On va apprendre la grammaire française et aussi on va montrer comment utiliser notre plateforme. So we hope this will be very useful for all of you. Today, we are going to repeat this series because last Tuesday we had a guided conversation with this series, with this short film. And today we are going to have a grammar lesson based on this short film. Don't Love Me in Dreams, maybe some of you already watched this. If not, don't worry. It's about Valentine, who has no doubt the woman he just met is the girl of his dreams. And not just metaphorically speaking or once. According to him, she's been in his dreams several times. Of course, she has a premonition of their meeting soon turning into a nightmare. Donc, Roxy, comment on peut expliquer ça en français, s'il te plaît?
C'est un court-métrage, c'est sur un mec qui rêve toujours de la même femme et il rencontre cette femme, il pense que c'est elle. Après, bon, la situation ne va pas se passer comme il s'attendait dans ses rêves, mais bon, c'est très, très joli, quelque chose de romantique.
Exactement. Donc, on va regarder 2 minutes de ce film. We are going to watch just 2 minutes, just the beginning of this movie. And just give me a second. Yes. So enjoy the film, and afterwards we're going to have our grammar lesson. Voilà.
I have no sound.
Ah, c'est un jeu de mots, ça.
Oui,
Oui, c'est bien moi.
oui, je vois ça. Mais on s'est jamais rencontrés, hein. Quelqu'un comme toi, je m'en souviendrai.
Merci, c'est gentil.
Non, c'est pas gentil. Non, mais ça va aller.
Non, ça se passe pas vraiment comme prévu.
Oui, bravo, t'es perspicace.
Merci, c'est gentil. Mais pourquoi c'est pas comme d'habitude?
Je sais pas. D'habitude, elles s'enfuient à quel moment, les autres filles?
Il n'y a pas d'autres filles, c'est toujours vous.
Ça doit être ce moment-là.
C'est vous la fille de mes rêves.
Bon, voilà, on va s'arrêter ici. We're going to stop here. So this is just the beginning of this film. As many of you know, you can watch movies and series on our platform. I'm going to show just very quick some features that you have on our platform in order to have a language learning experience through audiovisual content. So here you have the speed feature where you can watch the film slower if you need according to your level. You can also repeat loop sentences in case you want to repeat it, to understand it better. You can say it, yeah, you can speak sentences and learn how to pronounce it. And remember that we have these double subtitles where you can choose if you want, for example, only the English subtitles, none of them, only the French one, right? Or also you have the mashup option where you will find a mixture of English and French. This is for beginners, for example, right? Remember that all our French subtitles are interactive. This means that if you click on the words, yeah, you will have,
À quel moment?
you can watch more details, you can hide details, yeah, you will have an instant translation from the dictionary, and all the clicks that you do will
Les autres filles.
create flashcards. So once, for example,
Il n'y a pas d'autres filles, c'est toujours.
once you have
C'est
5
toujours.
flashcards here, normally in the left side appears a pop quiz where you can practice all the new words and sentences that you have clicked on, okay? This is just quickly how you can use and enjoy our platform, but now we are going to continue with our, with our grammar lesson. Donc, leçon de grammaire. Voilà.
We are going to see some pronunciation we have in French when we are speaking informal, and this will help you understand when you are watching a video without subtitles, because they cut up words and they reduce words. So, par exemple, written French. Non, ce n'est pas gentil. Spoken French. Non, c'est pas gentil. Hein? Au lieu de dire ce n'est pas, on dit c'est pas. Instead of saying ce n'est pas, we say c'est pas. C'est comme, comme économiser la langue quand on parle. So it's the same. Non, ce n'est pas gentil. Non, c'est pas gentil. OK. OK, je vais bouger les photos ici. Voilà. In informal spoken French, the ne in negative sentences is not pronounced. C'est difficile, ce n'est pas difficile. Je dis c'est pas difficile. C'est urgent, ce n'est pas urgent, c'est pas urgent. C'est possible, ce n'est pas possible, c'est pas possible. Voilà. Merci. Spoken French, non, ça se passe pas vraiment comme prévu. I don't say ça ne se passe pas. Ça se passe pas vraiment comme prévu. OK. Next. Spoken French, je sais pas. You can go further in the simplification of the pronunciation. Je sais pas, je sais pas. Ou je peux dire je sais pas. Je sais pas ou je sais pas. And that means je ne sais pas. OK. Spoken French, je peux pas. Ou alors je dors plus. Je peux pas. Je peux pas, c'est je ne peux pas. Je peux pas.
Et on peut ajouter aussi que ça ne s'utilise pas vraiment dans l'écriture. C'est pour ça que dans les sous-titres, on met toute la phrase complète, mais dans l'oral, on attend des choses différentes, non?
Exactement, exactement. Des fois, dans les sous-titres, peut-être dans un show, on peut respecter, si c'est très typique d'une région, respecter, économiser les mots comme ça à l'écrit. Mais c'est absolument oral et informel.
Mhm.
Okay.
If any of you, if you're beginners and you have a doubt, please just let us know.
Mhm. Written French, oui, bravo, tu es perspicace. Spoken French, oui, bravo, t'es perspicace. Tu es, devient t'es. Tu es is t'es. OK. Tu es perspicace, t'es perspicace.
Mhm.
Voilà.
Continue.
Mhm. OK. Alors, tu becomes te. Tu es la fille de mes rêves. T'es la fille de mes rêves. Tu as 18 ans. T'as 18 ans.
Oui.
This is very important because this can help us understand without subtitles if we can see or discover these words like this.
Mhm.
OK, on continue un petit peu. Written French, il n'y a pas d'autres filles. Spoken French, il n'y a pas d'autres filles. Il n'y a pas devient il n'y a pas.
Mhm.
OK. Bien. Suivante. Il becomes I. So, il y a becomes y a. And il n'y a pas goes y a pas. Aujourd'hui, il fait très froid. Aujourd'hui, il fait très froid. Il fait très froid. Il paraît que c'est un homme formidable. Il paraît que c'est un mec formidable. Okay. Written French. Je te laisse 1 heure. Je te laisse 1 heure. Je devient je. Je te laisse 1 heure.
Prochaine.
Okay. The silent disappears and in transcription it's commonly replaced by an apostrophe. J'ai vraiment rêvé de vous. J'ai vraiment rêvé de vous. Vous. De vous devient vous. Okay. Mhm. To recapitulate in informal spoken French, the ne in negative sentences is not pronounced. Tu becomes te. Il becomes I. The silent disappears and in transcription it's commonly replaced by an apostrophe. Okay. Est-ce que vous pouvez répéter avec moi? Je veux pas. Je veux pas. Can you repeat after me? Je veux pas.
Je veux pas.
Je veux pas.
Ne pas.
Je veux pas.
OK. Et c'est je veux pas.
Je veux pas.
Bientôt.
Yeah, ouais.
Je veux pas.
Je veux pas.
OK. OK. These are new sounds. We are not used to pronounce these sounds in English, right? OK. T'as pas de la chance. T'as pas de la chance. T'as pas de la chance. Tu n'as pas de la chance. T'as pas de la chance.
Pas de la chance.
OK. T'as pas de la chance.
T'as pas de la chance.
Pas de la chance.
Encore une fois. T'as pas de la chance.
chance.
T'as
Pas
pas
de la chance.
Très bien. Ça, c'est tu n'as pas de la chance. OK. OK. Merci. We can continue. OK. Some vocabulary. OK. Nous avons ici Je vais bouger les petits photos. Vous voyez, to address someone with respect. Vous, monsieur, vous, madame. The opposite is tutoyer. We have the expression, non, mais je rêve. Non, mais je rêve. That means I can't believe it. Ou j'hallucine. Non, mais je rêve. Tu as fait la vaisselle. It's incredible. It's impossible. You did the dishes. Non, mais je rêve. Tu as fait la vaisselle. C'est un peu sarcastique. It's a little sarcastic, right? Histoire à dormir debout. Un tall tale. Invraisemblable, difficile à croire. Paul raconte des histoires à dormir debout au prof quand il n'a pas fait les devoirs. Paul tells impossible to believe stories to the teacher when he didn't do his homework. Okay? Paul raconte des histoires à dormir debout au prof quand il n'a pas fait les devoirs. Tu me fatigues. Allez, tu me fatigues. You wear me out. Tu me saoules. Tu me saoules. That's a synonym. Tu me saoules. Ne chante pas pendant le dîner. Tu me fatigues. Okay.
Mais tu me saoules, c'est vraiment fort, non?
Ah
Tu
ouais.
me saoules.
Tu me saoules,
On peut pas dire ça. Oui, en personne qui en avoir beaucoup de respect ou de distance, c'est pas possible de le dire. So, tu me
Non.
saoules, it's an expression much stronger, as says here, plus fort. So you cannot use it with a person where you don't have enough confidence, let's say.
Yeah, of course. Okay. Suivante. Next, please. Okay. Il dit, ça fait un quart d'heure que je vous porte et moi, 3/4 d'heure que je te supporte. Okay. In one part of the video, he's carrying her on his back. So he says, ça fait un quart d'heure que je vous porte. Elle dit, et moi, 3/4 d'heure que je te supporte. La femme de ses rêves ne l'aime pas. OK. Après, en avoir plein le dos. To be fed up with something. To be fed up with something. Le dos, the back. Par exemple, j'en ai plein le dos de manger toujours des légumes. I'm fed up with eating vegetables all the time. J'en ai plein le dos de manger toujours des légumes. Oublier au réveil et l'opposé, penser jour et nuit. Oublier au réveil, that means you forget as soon as you wake up. Et penser jour et nuit, that means that you're thinking of something all the time, all night, all day. Okay. Okay. Alors, on va en arrière. The previous slide. We go back to the previous slide. Okay. Est-ce que vous pouvez penser à une situation pour utiliser non, mais je rêve? Can you think of a situation when you could use non, mais je rêve? If you can think of the situation and share it in French, great. If you can think of a situation and share in English, great too. Okay. Dans quelle situation? Non, mais je rêve.
Well, I can only tell in English.
Okay. Welcome back, Louisa. Heureuse de te revoir.
Oui. C'est la même chose. Je crois que c'était vous, Louisa, qui avez demandé pour Frappuccino, non?
Oui, c'est vrai.
Oui.
J'ai
aussi
regardé deux séries.
Uh-huh.
J'ai
Donc,
regardé Frappuccino et Geronimo Stilton.
super,
très bien.
super.
Très bien.
Uh,
Ok,
but,
en anglais?
I met a woman this week which has a daughter which knows the best friend of my girl, and the best friend went to her in the same kindergarten, and now the girl is in the same class as my girl, and it's just non mais je rêvais because to know someone from so many different persons but did never met is quite interesting, because now we met, and I wasn't able to believe it.
Wow, okay, no, mais
A lot
je
of
rêve.
coincidence.
So many coincidences, right?
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Remember that is je rêve, no?
Je rêve.
Yeah. Rêve, no,
Ah,
rêver, no, rêve.
Ah, je rêve.
Rêve, oui.
Oui.
Quelqu'un d'autre? Anybody else?
Oui.
Okay. Victoria. Oh, Victoria. Bienvenue.
Bienvenue, Roxy.
Bianca aussi.
J'ai dans mon jardin est une plus grande tomate, plus grande.
Non.
Non, je me rêve.
Ok, non, mais je rêve. Ok, un méga tomate. Hein? Méga tomate, ok.
Méga tomate.
Ok.
Oui.
Très bien.
C'est super aussi, c'est très important comment Roxy chante la phrase, non? Elle dit non, mais je rêve, non, mais pause, je rêve. C'est très important de dire, c'est comme on dit la phrase, non? L'accentuation, le rythme de la phrase. Non, mais je rêve. Oui.
Non, mais je rêve.
J'adore
maintenant c'est
Mike.
mieux.
Non, mais je rêve.
Qui dit Mike?
Oui, sur le chat. Il a dit, je ne dois pas attendre ma femme cette fois-ci. Non, mais je rêve. I don't have to wait for my wife this time. Non, mais je rêve.
Oui.
That's before going out, right?
Oh, Bianca aussi a dit une autre phrase. Sur...
No, we are not telling. We are not telling. OK. OK, très bien. Avec histoire à dormir debout. Histoire à dormir debout. Pour dire c'est une histoire à dormir debout. Une histoire à dormir debout. Par exemple, moi j'achète un ticket d'avion, hein? I buy a plane ticket, et je dis, ça m'a coûté $200. Alors, vous me dites, allez Roxy, tu racontes une histoire à dormir debout. OK? OK. Vous pouvez penser à une situation. Even in English, when somebody lies, when somebody tells incredible stories.
Moi, je pourrais raconter une petite histoire, si vous voulez bien.
Oui.
En 94-95, j'étais à Paris, c'est la dernière fois que j'ai été. Et à l'époque, j'étais SDF parce que je n'avais plus d'appartement où loger. Et donc, il y avait quelqu'un que j'ai rencontré, c'est quoi le nom de cette organisation? On vous donne à manger gratuitement dans les squares et dans les places. Et donc, j'ai rencontré un homme qui venait de l'Europe de l'Est. Donc, une nuit, après que le métro s'était fermé, je suis allé une nuit de pluie à Boulogne Donc, il pleuvait. J'avais un parapluie que j'avais trouvé dans le métro. Donc, je l'avais volé dans un sens. Et donc, il a habité dans une péniche qui, en fait, qui était sur le lit du fleuve. Donc la péniche ne pouvait plus bouger. Donc, il habitait dans cette péniche. Donc, il pleuvait. Il avait une longue planque de bois de la berge jusqu'à la péniche. Donc, moi, j'étais là, j'avais un sac à dos, j'avais un parapluie dans une main et il pleuvait à verse, vraiment. Et donc, la planque de bois était comme ça, un peu en pente comme ça, en pente, pardon. Et donc, j'étais en train de traverser cette planque, c'était assez longue en fait, et j'ai glissé sous la pluie. Et tout d'un coup, je me suis trouvé au fond du fleuve. J'ai perdu le parapluie et le sac à dos, j'étais tout embrouillé dedans. Et donc, je me suis dit, bon, mais je suis là au fond du fleuve, il faut vraiment que j'aille à la surface. Et donc, je suis monté à la surface, je suis revenu à la berge, et puis j'ai fait encore une seconde fois la petite promenade sous la pluie à la péniche où j'ai passé la nuit. Alors, bonne question. Est-ce que c'est une histoire à dormir debout que j'ai inventée, oui ou non?
Ah,
Oui, oui. C'est une histoire que peut-être tout le monde va penser que vous êtes en train de mentir. Hein? He told a story about something that happened to him, that he was walking in a city near the river and it was raining very hard and suddenly he slipped and he fell into the river. And well, when he was telling this story, maybe nobody was going to believe that. So they would say, c'est une histoire à dormir debout. OK,
Oui.
très bien.
Alors, est-ce que vous voulez savoir s'il est vraiment une histoire à dormir debout? En fait, c'est la vérité.
Non, c'est mieux le suspense. C'est mieux le suspense.
Ça m'est passé, c'est vrai, c'est une vraie histoire.
OK, très bien. OK, la dernière, avec Tu me fatigues. Tu me fatigues.
Avec mon histoire, oui.
Who wants to say something?
Vous avez supporté mon histoire.
Oui. Avec Tu me fatigues.
OK. David, ton histoire, tu me fatigues.
Mon Dieu, mon Dieu. Ou par exemple, si on est à la table en train de manger, hein, we are at the table eating, et il y a quelqu'un qui bouge comme ça tout le temps, hein, on peut dire arrête de bouger, tu me fatigues. OK, arrête, hein, arrête. OK. Voilà, bon, j'espère, je ne sais pas, je crois que nous n'avons pas une autre slide. Je crois que on est bon déjà, exactement. J'espère que vous avez aimé ce qu'on a partagé sur la prononciation et que ça puisse vous aider à comprendre les séries sans les sous-titres, petit à petit. Hein? I hope this helped you. Later when you're going to watch our series, so you're going to understand without subtitles little by little. Merci. Okay.
Merci beaucoup à toi, Roxy, pour avoir préparé cette leçon. Thank you very much, Roxy, for having prepared this grammar lesson, this grammar class. Thank you very much. Hope, as she told you, you have learned a lot today. And just to finish our webinar, remember, if you have any question, you always can write them in the chat. We are going to show you also, I'm going to continue in English, so this will be easier for beginners to understand all the different options that you can find with us on Lingopie. Lingopie also has on the platform a forum. We are very happy when we see that some of you use our forum. I'm going to show you where you can get to it. Here, I'm going to, firstly, I'm going to copy useful links, okay, to send them by the chat. So everything I'm going to show you now, you have it already in the chat. So this is our platform that some of you are already using. And on the left menu, you will find where it says community, the option of forum. If you click there on the forum, you will find this web page, right? Where you can get to the French learners, and in there you will have very useful articles that our teacher Roxy has prepared for you about general culture, grammar explanations, also opinions about our series. And also remember that for next webinars, you can always get to Lingopie events, and on Lingopie events, you will have the links to join the next webinars. Also, on our platform, you have the option on the left menu where it says Learn. Remember that on Review and Practice, you can review all the phrases and words that you have clicked during the series and movies. And most of you should have on the menu this option, Private Lessons. On some devices, this option doesn't appear. That's why we are sending you by chat the link, and getting to the link, you can get to this option. So what we had today, this grammar class, is a short sample of what you can do in a private lesson on Lingopie. There are one-on-one classes where you're going to discuss about our shows. You will going to have a grammar explanation, vocabulary explanation, guided conversation, and all what you need to improve your French skills. Of course, it's based on your needs, so it's a great combination with our platform to have a better experience and have a faster learning process. We have different teachers as Roxy, so many of you are already using this, and we are very happy that you're using our one-on-one instruction classes. And I don't know, Roxy, if you would like to add something else about this.
What is important is that you always have a homework. Homework is watching a video from a show that is chosen for the next lesson. So we are going to work on that. Expressions, vocabulary, grammar, or any difficulty you may have learning the language. And the most important thing is that we have fun.
Exactly.
Yes.
The idea is to learn having fun. So if you want to book and try a lesson, you just get to this link, Private Lessons, and click on Book Your First Lesson. In case you have any troubles doing this process, please let us know in this chat or write to us, and we're going to guide you in order to finish it. Also, remember that we have Lingopie Music, okay, where you can learn French with French songs. We're very happy. This is a new product that we have for you since 2 weeks ago. So you can choose between classic music, urban pop, songs and fairy tales, trending, hip hop, and you will get into these songs. You are going to have interactive subtitles as you have for movies and series. So it's another way of having fun listening to music, the ones that you prefer, and learn vocabulary, expressions, and of course, sing and have fun. Also, remember, you have the ambassador program. The link to get to this ambassador program is on the chat. You can copy it, where you can sign in on this forum. If you click on that, you will sign in this very simple, giving your name and email address. And then in the email address, you will receive the link to enjoy this program, how it works. You will have different tasks. For example, welcome questionnaire, for example, writing something on our forum or sharing something on our social media. And for each task that you do, we give you points. Once you have 500 points, which is very few actually, because each activity gives you 100 to 100 points, you will have a $20 gift card on Amazon. And if you continue and you get until 800 points, you will have a free one-on-one instruction private lesson with us. So it's another way of getting this and become a Lingopie ambassador. In case you like our platform and you want to share with the rest of the people, we are going to give you prizes for doing so. Remember that we also have the Lingopie blog, where you just put Lingopie blog on Google, and you will have also different articles and and interesting like tips how to learn languages through podcasts, through our audiovisual contents, and different methods that you can use. And also on YouTube, remember that we have Lingopie Talks. We had created this second channel because also we have the official one that you can follow us on Lingopie. But on Lingopie Talks, we thought that in here we are going to share with you these different grammar classes that we do every Tuesday with Roxy. So you can review these webinars where it says learn French, because the webinars we have for French and Spanish. Also, you can enjoy the Spanish one in case you're also learning Spanish. And you can review them here, only the grammar classes, because remember that one Tuesday we have grammar classes, the following one we have guided conversations. All the guided conversations, they will never be on YouTube because we share about our personal experiences, but the grammar classes, you will find it here. And in case you are new with us on Lingopie, we highly recommend you to watch How to Learn a Language by Using Lingopie. It's a video where we explain with much more details all the features and options that you can find in our platform to have a better experience. So I think this is all what I wanted to share with you. Remember then that we have the forum, we have the private lessons, we have this blog also, the blog of Lingopie, the ambassador program, the Lingopie music, as we mentioned. And as we told you, we are on different social media, so we are very welcome to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, and all the social media. So now we have some minutes in case any of you want to ask something, or even if you want just to let us know your opinion about this webinar, about our platform, you are more than welcome. I see here that we have some messages. I'm going to read them. We have Christopher that can no longer bring up the menu on the right of my screen, and it tells me to turn my iPad round. That makes the view narrower. Do you have someone who can help with this and our technical problems? I'm not sure if I understand it completely. So you have the screen. Okay, you cannot turn where's Christopher? Sorry, is the left of my screen.
Hello,
Okay, I will start with the easier one. Little Shah that don't have the private lesson option. It happens to many people. So please, here I have sent the link. I'm going to copy the link just of the private lesson. I'm going to resend it now. So please copy that link. Yeah, because remember that once this webinar finishes, you are not going to be able to get to this chat. So copy the link and save it, and using that, please confirm us that you can get to the landing page of private lessons through that one. And Christopher, yes, you were about to talk to us.
Yeah, it's actually the left of my screen. I've lost not the right, that I've lost the menu for. And then when I try and do something about it, I don't know if you can see this, I get some graphics saying I need to turn my screen around. If I do that, it becomes even narrower than it was before, and less likely that I'll be able to see the menu. So what I'm asking is, do you not have somebody in Lingopie who can help with technical problems when people are trying to use the programs?
I'm thinking of what email we can, Roxy, your mic is off. Okay.
I'm sharing here my email, my Lingopie email. So if anyone wants to book lessons and have problems with that, you can email me so I can give the information, your email, to the person who's going to contact you for private lessons. And the technical problems may be somebody can get to you. If you want to send an email to me or to Ellie, we can redirect that email. Sometimes it has to do with the browser you use or a device, or we'll see in that case. Okay.
Yes, just write us, Roxy or me. I'm not sure if you, for example, you have full screen. Sometimes, for example, I'm going to share just very quickly. Where is it? For example, here, right? If you, for example, sorry, you'll always have the option of full screen or not full screen, I'm sorry. And sometimes you just need to go back, right? 1 or 2 times to come back to the main menu, and you should have the menu on the left side. So I don't know if doing that, Christopher, can help you, because of course it's not the same a computer than an iPad, so always the design changes. But if you come back 1 or twice, you should have the menu on the left. If not, write to us. You can take like screenshots of how your device look like, and on that way we can help you better. Okay, because now with your video, as you have this screen behind you, we cannot see the device. So write to us and we are going to help.
Thank you.
Well, I don't know if somebody else has another question.
Yeah, I have a question. Who writes the subtitles?
Who writes the subtitles?
Yeah,
So we have for each language, we have editors that do so.
Okay, so someone at Lingopie writes the French ones, and then someone writes the English ones, both?
Yes, exactly.
Okay. I have a reason for asking the question, but I won't say it now.
Okay. We have Peter. Qu'est-ce que vous recommandez pour améliorer l'écoute en français? Une chose, one thing would be to use our speed feature, right? To listen it slower, and it slower will be easier for you to recognize each sound and each word. Also, I think it's very good to listen and read on that language at the same time, so you can associate what you're listening and which phrases you need to write it. And I don't know, Roxy, if you have other type of suggestions, please.
Yes, what I think it's useful is watching a series with the subtitles 2 or 3 times an episode, and then we just play it in the background where we are doing things during the day. So little by little, we start picking more and more words. Yeah, we start discovering new words. At first, watching 2 or 3 times the same episode with subtitles, so it's a practice. And then when you watch another video, another episode, you're going to see that you already catch some words before. Yes, that's a good exercise, to have it in the background, like a radio, and trying to play in as if it were a game. Well, let's see how many words I can pick this time. So you can count them. Yeah, okay, I pick 1, 2, 3, yeah. Because like in every language, in French, we don't make a pause in between words. When we speak in French, we don't stop. When we speak in French, we don't stop. It's like in English. It sounds like a whole long word. So the big challenge is discovering the stops to identify the words one after the other. So that's a good practice.
Mm-hmm. Oui, la répétition, c'est très important. It's very important, the repetition and repetition. Nice. Any of you, thank you very much, Roxy. Any of you, do you have another question? Comments? Are we okay? If we are okay, we want to say you thank you one more time to have enjoyed this webinar. For Roxy and me, it's always a pleasure to be here with you every Tuesday. Remember, next Tuesday, we're going to have at the same time, a guided conversation webinar. So we are more than welcome to join and enjoy the films and movies that we have on our platform during this week. Hope you have a very, very nice week. À la prochaine. Merci beaucoup pour être là. Au revoir, à la prochaine, à la prochaine.
À la prochaine.